Alrighty, welcome back to the Iron Jungle. Playing some Kindred here. We got against Wukong, Alawi, Jinx, Ashe, and Sona. This ends up being a pretty fun game. We head over here early to try to get a little vision. Just about the same time that our Sona sees Wukong down there in the river. And I start heading down. I've been doing a lot of red starts on Kindred. I guess one option here would have been to start his red, since we saw them down here on their blue side. But I've been trying to keep it simple. I've been doing a little too much early on, and it's been killing me. I tried to get the Zeri and Soraka to head down into lane, because I don't need any help getting this started. It does get me done a little bit quicker, but it keeps them out of lane, which isn't ideal. They should be in lane, getting their experience and all that. This is a little bit slow here. Or a lot of it slow, really. I've also been experimenting with starting Raptors and then going Krugs and Red. It's a little bit trickier, and I haven't done it enough times that I keep kind of messing it up a little bit. It's nice because if you do that, by the time you finish the first clear, Raptors are kind of coming up again instead of Krugs being the thing comes up first. Oh yeah, forgot I totally messed this up. It's real bad. Luckily, this is the Iron Jungle, and the Wukong is somehow worse. I should really go and look at the replay and figure that out. Because when we run into him in a bit, he's at like 13 CS. I guess I can see right there, too. I didn't see that in-game, that he was a part of that kill on Jax. So he, like, cleared his blue side and then went straight up. This Jax player does a great job throughout the game. So because my clear was slow, even though I got a leash, come here to fight Wukong. Chase him off, get this first mark. Jinx is coming after me, and I run. We see Wukong there, and I should have done a better job attacking him there. He forces me off a little bit, but then Jax collapses in. I come down, and I'm able to finish the kill. So now up to 2 marks. Finish clearing blue here, and then because I assume that he had cleared everything, I start heading down for the other crab, because that would mark if he had cleared his Gromp and Raptors. But we're about to find out that he, in fact, has not cleared his Raptors. I also needed to stop doing this until I'm better at the game. It's been getting me killed kind of a lot. In this instance, we get away with it, but it always feels nice to get a full phage to start off with. Just kind of seeing what they're doing over there. Heading back to clear our bot side. The Jax, I'm not sure if it's Jax or a Collie, but pretty proactive on helping us fight for Void Grubs. And if they're interested in it, that's fine with me. They've got Prio, so away we go. And at this point, I'm surprised that Raptors are still up. I figure that they're gone, but I decide to go ahead and just take a look, and they're here. And second smite just came up, so I'm not going to say no to a free mark, and we're up to 3 already. Clearing these out. One thing, if you didn't know, you can change your mark down there even when you're in combat, as long as your passive is up. It's shift and then the F keys by default. I've got mine set up to shift and then Z through B. But it's nice. Sometimes you can get 2 marks out of a fight. To be able to do that. Wukong just took a dragon we saw and then ganked bot and everybody was fine, which is awesome. Now I'm just clearing down. I again figured that this Gromp would be gone, but it's still here. And one thing I need to do when I'm going for a greedy invade, like I'm about to, is to make sure I don't use Smite like I just did there. Now Smite's down for a minute. If I hadn't done that, I might have gotten away from here safely. So Ashe obviously sees me. I'm still kind of pushing up because Zeri and Soraka are both still here. And I almost get Ashe. I should have flashed that arrow maybe. I'm probably not actually good enough to do that. Soraka, though, pushing up like this, I think she assumed I would come. Right there, I could have cleared that and then gotten out. But I was not able to. And then I waste flash. And my Q distance is not as long as Wukong's. And I die. Akali did a great job this game too. Luckily with death timers this quick, these guys really chase hard. And we're going to pick up some more kills here, if I remember right. Wukong is level 5 to my level 6. Jax is level 7. Jinx flashes into us, so we pick that up. And then Wukong we're able to get as well, I believe. With that E-proc. And because that mark spawned before I actually got 4th, then we were able to pick this one up in a nice easy spot. When you have 0 marks, they only spawn on the scuttles. Once you have 1 through 3, they will spawn on the enemy raptors or gromp or scuttles. And then 4 through 7, it'll be spawning on the enemy Krug, red, wolves, or blue. And then from 8 on, it's only the neutral objectives. So Dragon or Herald or whatever you happen to be at. You will notice here I have not reassigned my mark yet, which is not good. I don't believe it ends up costing me any marks, but it should have happened already. Jax is getting dove again. I think I do get this put onto Alawi quickly enough. Yep, there we go. And she just kind of stands here. I also just stand here and start getting walloped by those tentacles, but luckily everything's alright. The collie just comes in and cleans up. I mean, Collie's been there. We are 3, 2, and 2. We've got we already had Triforce finish, but that's a big, big spike for Kindred. I pretty much always go Triforce first. It's really the best item for her. You're able to get the Triforce procs pretty much on cooldown because your Q is so quick. Again, they're trying to kind of force something down here. I don't want to let them take a free dragon, so we're pushing over this way. And I'm really happy with how I played this fight. I really played it slowly. Kind of waited for everybody to get involved that wanted to. They're all about half level too, or half health. And then they just sort of start ignoring me, which is great. I just run in and start killing everything. And then now the dragon's free. Should have attack moved into that bush. All sorts of things to improve on. This is Iron Jungle gameplay after all. But we take the dragon. Wukong sort of tried to come into this. And Sona's all by herself, and we almost get her all the way. That flash. I'm stunned again, and I believe I die here. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I think I do. One thing I'm not very good at is fighting while in my ult. I don't do a good job of keeping the damage up. The Kali did go too deep there, but we're still doing pretty well. Go back, pick up our steel caps, and then take a look what everyone else has got going on, but we go with heading into the Black Cleaver next. They really don't have any AP really, so Black Cleaver's nice. I do like going with Zen second if they've got a lot of AP. but we can just go this and then into some armor. But the steel caps already give us a lot of armor. Did a better job here of not just standing in place. And get a kill here on Alawi. Time to pick up Rift Herald. And then we're feeling super ahead. So I actually, pretty much I take this and go after the mark on his Krugs. And drop Herald immediately, which probably isn't the smartest thing, but we're just so far ahead. My smite was down, so I missed it here. Wukong's trying to come in behind us, but it's 4 versus 1 against Alawi here. He kind of stalls out, kind of back up, but Wukong's just pushing in. And then right there, Kali jumped. And I pick up another kill on Alawi here. Oh, I got Wukong. Couple more hits on the tower. And that's all she wrote. We get the surrender, which doesn't happen too often in my games, so it's fun. Went ahead and honored Akali. Like I said, she was doing fantastic. A rating for us, not too bad. And then 9,000 damage, so second on damage, feels good. Took 20,000 damage, 5.8 CS per minute. Pretty darn good.